All right, today for our song and a psalm, we're doing the song called Surrounded. And it says, "It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. And this is how I fight my battles." And the psalm is from 23, verse 5. "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies." I love the imagery of this, picturing war going on all around me, and I'm the main target. But God is out there rolling out white linens and pulling out my chair and pushing me in, and He's the host in this scenario. The peace that you get when you know that God is with you surpasses anything else that's going on in your circumstances. It reminds me of when I was little and my brothers would pick on me, but as soon as my parents heard, it was over. I could relax knowing that my mom and dad were there. And it's the same way in this scenario. You have the peace that comes with knowing that God is there. So I want to talk about this song Surrounded, how it says, "It might look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you." So it comes from the book of Kings, 2 Kings, chapter 6. The king of Aram was at war with Israel, and he kept planning all of these attacks over and over. But Israel had what you might call a secret weapon, and that was Elisha, a prophet for God. And Aram, the king of Aram, kept planning all of these attacks, and every time Elisha knew just what he was going to do because God was telling him. And he would go and tell the king of Israel, "Hey, they're coming Tuesday over here with this many soldiers." And eventually the king of Aram caught on. They were angry, and they sent an entire army to attack and get rid of Elisha. So Elisha and his servant were in a home, sleeping. Elisha's servant gets up. He looks out the window, and he sees an entire army surrounding them. And he says, "Elisha, what will we do?" And Elisha said, "Don't be afraid. Those that are with us are way more than those that are with them." He was so calm. And he prayed, "Open his eyes, Lord, so that he may see." Then the Lord opened the servant's eyes, and he looked and saw the hills full of horses and chariots of fire all around Elisha. It's amazing to know that Elisha was so calm because he could see that his problems were surrounded by the army of God. You have problems in your life. I don't know if there is one person going to watch this or 400 people going to watch this, but every single one of you have problems in your life. So no matter what it is that's surrounding you, know that God is for you, that He's bigger than your problems. He's not just a little bigger. He's way bigger, way better than anything you can ever imagine. He's for you. He died for you. Whenever you pray, I want you to pray for eyes that see, to be reminded that God is surrounding your problems, that God is on your side, that He's for you. Don't lean on yourself. Lean on Him. When you feel surrounded, follow God out. Elisha was never worried. At first, the servant had some type of faith. It was faith in the army that was going to kill them. He had faith that they would win. And Elisha's faith was bigger. He had faith that God would save them. And He did. Count on His word. The things that He says are true, so you can count on it. It has never failed you, and He never will. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you want to help to support our new church plant, go on over to our website, and there's a giving link. And everything will be used to help us get started, to impact the community, to teach disciples, to prayerfully pursue Jesus. Thank you. how I fight my battles. I believe you've overcome it. I will lift my song of praise for what you've done. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how it may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. This is how it may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how and this is how I fight my battles. And this is how I fight my battles. And this is how